Hey guys, so yeah, this video might involve a little bit of DIY. I have to put these coaster wheels on a Kallax unit, but I thought whilst I'm doing that, I might as well show you the setup, because I've been wanting to do a video about my desk and the setup I have. You know, and I wanted to try and give a few tips from my experience on how to create an accessible desk space. So yeah, I thought as I'm putting the wheels on my new Kallax unit today, I might as well quickly do this video as well. So I'll show you the Kallax unit in question, which is a new addition. With my whole setup, I've been getting bits and pieces a little bit at a time, because it can be expensive, but with the Kallax units, they're not too expensive. They're quite a fair price. You know, I think the most expensive part of my setup, excluding all the electricals such as the computer and whatnot, I think the most expensive part was the desk, and it is the Bacant, I think it's pronounced Bacant desk, sit and stand corner desk, and I think it was around £100 to £200. Can't quite remember, it was a while ago when I bought it, but I will find the link and I will post the links for it, hopefully under this video in the comments section, or if they're not there, you should be able to find them on the Chronically Sukie Facebook page. So yeah, I'll show you the Kallax units. You may have to bear with me with the camera angles and stuff, because I have my phone on a boom arm attached to my dining table, so you may have to forgive me on some of the camera angles and getting in the way of the camera. Right, so the first thing I'm going to show you, this is the new addition. I'm going to be pulling that out of there in a while, flipping it over and putting the wheels on the bottom. But it's a 1x2 Kallax unit. It cost around £19 for that one in IKEA, and I think the drawers were about £17 and the cupboard was about £9, if I remember correctly. But yeah, if you just go onto the IKEA website or the app and type in on the search bar Kallax, everything Kallax will come up, including the units and all the little attachments for the units. So yeah, I'm going to move the camera again because I want to show you this Kallax unit. This is a 2x2. This one cost me £25. And as you can probably see, I don't know if you can actually, lower the camera slightly. There you go, you can probably see just there and there. There are wheels which I attached to that one. And I've attached the wheels purely for the fact that it is easier to move the cabinet. So if I want to rearrange my space, it's going to be a lot easier to do. Also, if I want to clean behind or under the unit, so much easier to do because I can just wheel it out, sweep up, mop, wheel it back in place. So much easier when you have wheels on your cabinet. Also, behind that unit there's a couple of wires for the internet. So if I need to get to those wires for any reason, I can do very easily. So yeah, I'm gonna lift the camera slightly again, move the camera. Let me move my chair. So yeah, the Calyx units I highly recommend, because one, you can get different sizes, such as you can get from the 1 cube all the way up to a 5x5 cubed one. So yeah, you can buy different sized ones and customize it to your space, if that makes sense. And then of course all the little attachments and bits and pieces that go into it. Don't know if I showed you this one. This is just a plastic box. It's foldable, but yeah, it's just a plastic box. This is where I keep in all my yarns. So yeah, this one's being used as a knitting space. Put all my knitting supplies on there. So yeah, and also the Calyx units are extremely sturdy. I remember when we built the 2x2, my partner John actually sat on it, put all his weight on it, and it did not collapse. So yeah, it is extremely sturdy, and I think that is important if you're someone with mobility issues and you furniture walk. For those who don't know, furniture walking is where you lean on furniture to get around a space. So essentially the furniture becomes like a walking cane. So I do that a lot. I furniture walk a lot. That's how I get around my home. So I need furniture that is going to be sturdy, that is going to take my weight, because it's no good if it's a flimsy bit of furniture and it collapses when I lean on it, because then I'm going to collapse with it and get injured. Yeah, so I don't want that. So Calyx units, perfect for furniture walking. Yeah, so I will link the Calyx units. I mean, you can find them very easily on the IKEA website. But I will put a link to the page on below this video or on Facebook. But yeah, what else can I show you? The desk. That's probably the most expensive bit of furniture out of this whole setup. I think it costs around £100 to £200, if I remember rightly. It was bought quite a while ago. But yeah, it's the Bacant sit and stand desk, and it's the corner style one. And again, it is extremely sturdy, great for leaning on. I mean, because when I'm sat in my chair at my desk, if I need to get up, I lean on the desk to help me get up out of my chair. So yeah, I needed a really sturdy desk, and the Bacant is perfect. And also where you can adjust the height of it it is perfect for wheelchair users. So if I need to get my wheelchair under the desk so I can sit at the desk properly, I just need to higher the legs a little and be easy to get the wheelchair under. Also available is the electric Bacant desks. They're a little bit more expensive, but they have like an electrical piston system in the legs. So like you press the buttons and it'll go up, press the button for down. My partner got one of the Bacant electric desks. If I just try and show you his desk, it's a bit of a mess. But yes, this is John's desk. I don't know where there it is. But yeah, there's this little, usually that would be screwed to the desk there, but he doesn't want it screwed to the desk. He finds it easier with it free. It has a little safety lock there, so you put that little pin in there and it unlocks the buttons. Without this pin, this will not work, which is a handy little safety feature. But if I try and you see that? I'm not going to move it too much because I don't want to yank his wires. He's got wires everywhere. But yeah, it's Spaghetti Junction behind John's TV and that here. Yeah, I'll put that back there. But yeah, the Bacant desk I find is brilliant if you are a wheelchair user. And you need to get your wheelchair to the desk. And I forgot to move the camera back. Hello. I should stop moving this thing around so much. You'll have to forgive me a second. I don't use this boom arm often in this area on the table. Hopefully that's in the correct position. Yeah, that'll do. We're back. So yeah, the Bacant desk, perfect for wheelchair. And as I said, if you spend a little bit extra, you can get the electric one with the buttons that bring the desk up and down. I didn't feel I needed the electric one at the time. I thought, you know, I don't really use my wheelchair to get in under the desk. I have a nice chair as it is. I say nice, it was nice until the cat got hold of it. It's a bit tatty now, but it is extremely comfortable, so, you know. But yeah, so that's the desk. Also, this desk, it has a lot of room on it. As you can see, I've got a lot of stuff on there. I've got my TV, my computer, my Xbox, my Halo light, everything like that. And I've got plenty of room left over to do my knitting or my arts and crafts or whatever as well, you know. So it is a very good desk with a lot of room. What else have I got that I can show you? Yeah, I'm going to give you a good tip here. If you're a clumsy person like me, and you're really good at spilling drinks, and spilling food and snacks everywhere, you might want to get yourself set something like this up. This is just a normal like dinner tray, and I set it there on my desk. That's where it stays, and that's where my drink goes and my snacks. When I'm eating, food and drink stays in this location. It's a really good way of doing it, and I've got into the habit of it now, that when I pick my drink up, take a sip of it, I automatically put it back down on that tray, because I don't want drinks spilt on the electricals. I'm very good at spilling drinks on my keyboard, and I don't really want to do that with this keyboard. So I just unplug this. This is wireless, but this is a dusty Corsair wireless entertainment keyboard with the mouse pad. The large print letters are stickers I put on there myself, and a pack of those stickers, sorry, fluff on it, a pack of those stickers cost me around £30. I know, right? £30 for a pack of stickers. It's crazy. There's not much available out there in the way of accessible keyboards. I mean, I looked for accessible keyboards that would help with my sight issues and my physical issues, such as my fine motor skills, and struggles I have with my hands and fingers and stuff. There's nothing out there that does both. There's nothing out there that does that range of things all in one handy little keyboard. I mean, there's plenty of keyboards out there for sight issues, such as braille keyboards, keyboards with large buttons and large print on them, keyboards with the contrast, so like the bright yellow keys or the bright white keys. Loads of that out there, but they're all wired, they're all massive and chunky, so I cannot hold my keyboard in my hands or on my lap and stuff. So I found this keyboard and then bought the letters, large print letters, and put them on there. I think this keyboard cost £200, if I remember rightly. But yeah, it's expensive. Usually I wouldn't spend that on something like a keyboard, but it's something I needed. I needed a decent keyboard to help me use my computer, because without this keyboard, my computer wasn't very accessible to me, because the keyboard I had, the letters were like really tiny, and they were a light grey, and the keyboard itself was white and the keys were white. So with a very light grey tiny little letter, there wasn't much contrast there and I couldn't see the letters, so I was struggling with typing. But yeah, this keyboard, I recommend this. It's really good. It has the little mouse clicky button there. I believe that is the right click for the mouse, and then the left click for the mouse is there, and then of course you have this here, which you can use to control your cursor, or you can use it to control the page up and down, like scrolling and stuff. Of course you have the left and right click mouse click buttons there as well, and then the mouse pad. There you can probably see my cursor moving about there in the background on my computer screen. But yeah, it is a very, very easy to use. There we go, web page loaded. But yeah, if I show you here, use that to scroll. So yeah, it's really, really handy. I don't have to sit there like this at the desk and get really achy wrists and hands and fingers and back and neck. I don't have to sit forward like, you know, I can sit comfortably and hold it how, you know, where it's going to be more comfortable for me. But yeah, let's close that. So yeah, the Corsair keyboard and mouse pad combo, really good keyboard. Obviously, if you have sight issues, you will need to probably get large print letters, because the letters on this weren't too bad. They were better than my old keyboard, and they were illuminated on this one, but still they were a little bit too small. So yeah, that. But £30 though for a pack of stickers. See, disability is expensive. I mean, disability aids themselves are extremely expensive. I mean, for a pack of stickers, £30, you know? I can go in Poundland and buy a pack of stickers with letters on for £1, you know? So I don't get why disability accessible ones are £30. You know, it's crazy. And I did look for cheaper ones in other places, but no, I couldn't find anything cheaper. But yeah, I got those ones for £30 on Amazon. I will try and leave the link for that over at the bottom of this video or on the Chronically Sukie Facebook page. Just with my videos, if I say I'm going to leave a link, if they're not below the video, do go and check the Chronically Sukie Facebook page, because usually I find it easier to post them on there. So if they're not below the video, just go to the Facebook page, you'll find them. So yeah, right, what else have I got here that I can show you accessibility wise? I'm going to show you this thing. Give me a second. Kind of feel like a dinner lady with this. But yeah, this, if I move over it where the camera can kind of see it. This is again from IKEA. Oh, trying to move the camera so you can see it. But yeah, there's 3 shelves here. You can't see the bottom one, but 3 shelves. Obviously my top one I have like wet wipes and tissues and bits and pieces like that. And then down here I have snacks, because I need snacks nearby because of my eating issues, especially at the moment. They've gotten worse. So I keep snacks. I try to keep healthy snacks nearby, because if they're in my view range, I'm more tempted to eat them, because then I'm like, oh, that looks tasty, and I'll snack a little bit on it. And that way I get nutrients, I get food. Having a big plate of food in front of me at the moment, I find extremely overwhelming, and I feel sick and I can't eat it, and yeah, I've gone days without eating properly. So I keep snacks in my eye line, because sometimes I start snacking on them without thinking about it, you know. So it's like subliminal snacking. But yeah, and I have these little stackable containers with all arts and crafty bits and bobs in them that sit on there nicely. Containers full of all my bits and pieces for my resin art. But yeah, this again, it's on wheels. You can hook bits to it. It's metal, so it's magnetic, so if you want to stick magnets or notes, magnetic notes or whatever all over it, you can do. It's really handy. So yeah, usually, like, if I want to sit on my sofa and do some art or whatever, I can bring this with me. It's a really handy little thing. I am planning to get one of these actually to put all of my household cleaning supplies on, because then I can just pull this around behind me when I'm cleaning the house, and I haven't got to keep going backwards and forwards to the cupboard to grab bits and pieces I need. You know, so it saves journeys. Really handy to have. But yeah, I'm gonna move that. Bear with me. Also, that's quite easy to build as well. Comes all in flat pack, and then you just slide together and put a few bolts in to keep it from falling apart, basically. So yeah, that's the furniture wise. I mean, you can see under the desk there probably, I've got more of the IKEA shelving there. That is like originally supposed to be a TV stand, but I thought it'd be perfect under my desk as shelving. So I've got the plastic IKEA tubs on it, and the wire racks, undershelf racks, for putting all my bits and bobs in. I have in one of those plastic containers, I have my medication, all my medications, so they're close to hand. I also have in the other container all my first aid bits and pieces, you know, like bandages, KT tape, cold and flu medicines, blister cream and burn cream, and God knows what else in there I have. And for me, keeping my medication and first aid supplies close by is very important, because with my heart issues and stuff like that, I need my medication there, easy to get to, easy accessible, so I can grab it and take it when I need it. If it's packed away somewhere out of the way in a kitchen cupboard or a bathroom cupboard, I tend to forget about it, and then I forget to take it, or I take it at the wrong times. At least here I've got it right there, I can pull it out when my alarm goes off, and I've got space to lay the pills out and make sure I'm taking it in the right order, and yeah, it's a whole thing. And then the first aid supplies I need close by, because I'm really clumsy and I'm really good at hurting myself. And with my Marfan syndrome as well, where I have the joint issues, the connective tissue issues, I tend to dislocate joints quite easily and quite a lot. So I like to have my joint tapes and bandages and splints and stuff like that nearby, so that when I do dislocate a wrist or something, I can quickly just patch it up and carry on going, you know. So yeah, and you can probably see all my lights as well. I have the hex lights. I'm going to show you these underneath here. You can just see those lights there. You touch them and they turn off and on. And basically, if I just pull one off, pull a couple of them off, just move my giant knitting looms down there. So, these my partner got me, I believe, for either a birthday or a Christmas. I don't know. But yeah, he got them for me as a gift. As you can see, there's magnets. And then under the magnets, there's little grooves on that one. And then on this one, you got the little plastic bumps and then little contacts and magnets there as well. So basically, they just slot together. And obviously these won't turn on at the moment because they're not connected to the power supply, but they all have the little power supply port there. All of them do. So you plug in your power supply, and then the one that has the power supply plugged into it will power all of the rest that are connected. It's really cool. And then you just touch them and they switch on and off. They are very stimmy, and they're very good for lighting up areas that get really dark, like under my desk where all my shelving is. So yeah, I think lighting as well, if you're someone that has sight issues, I think good lighting for your desk area is a good thing as well. I mean, because when it gets dark around my desk, I can't really see. Even during daylight with good lighting and the room light on and everything like that, I still struggle sometimes to see, so I need a light. So I'm just going to stick those back there a second, and I'll show you this. Bear with me. So I have my halo light, and this has a handy little control panel there, and I can turn the light up and down. Also, I can change the colour, the temperature of the light, which is really handy. And this also bends down like that, so when I'm doing my knitting, I can really get the light to shine exactly where I need it, which is really good. Also, it has this handy little bit here, so if you want to hook your phone in there and do some pictures or videos. But yeah, I don't really use that bit because it's a little bit finicky. So yeah, lighting is very important, I think, definitely. I'm trying to think of other things that are important for accessibility as well. I think I've covered most of it. The wheels on the cabinets. That's one thing. Contrast. So contrast, as you can see, I've used contrasting colours. So I have the oak kind of worktop, desktop there. I have the oak Kallax unit over there with the black tubs in it, the black drawer tubs. And then under the desk I have the black unit with the white drawers, the white tubs on it. And then I have the black 1x2 Kallax unit with the oak doors and drawers. And I've used them contrasting colours. And as you can see as well, my electricals, they're all white. Again, contrasting colours. Now, with contrasting colours, I find it easier to see. So if it is all similar colours, so for instance, if I had a black desktop and I had black keyboard and black computer and black electricals on the top, I would find it difficult to make out where the electrical ends and the desktop begins, if that makes sense. I have difficulty seeing that. There needs to be a clear difference in colour for me to pick up that detail. So yeah, I've picked contrasting colours, so the oak style and then the black. Plus I like the black drawers and the black units underneath and everything. I think it looks quite clean and sleek and smart. And then with the oak on top, it looks quite good. So yeah, contrasting colours, very important if you have eyesight issues. I think in terms of colours as well, if you suffer with sensory processing issues or sensory overload, like sometimes I do, having a lot of different colours and bright colours, and it's very noisy for the eyes, and it's can be a bit overwhelming to have so much colour, bright colour blasted at you. So I try to keep it neutral tones as well and less colours. So I've just gone for the oak, the black and the white. So yeah. Yeah, I think that's it really. Accessibility wise, I'm still working on it. There's still a few things I need to add to make it better, but that's the thing with the desk area, with your setup. Get it bit by bit, slowly build it, slowly add to it, and if you need to reorganise and rejig it and whatnot every now and again, move it all around and see where units work best for you. Do that. That's what I've done. I've changed how this all works and the order of it all so many times, and I think now I'm happy with the order of it. I just got to get a few little bits and pieces, such as I need a monitor riser, and I've seen a nice one with like drawers and bits and pieces in. So yeah, I'm hoping to add that. I'm hoping maybe to get a couple more boom arms. Maybe some more like I've got here. I mean, you can't see the boom arm at the moment, but I will put up some pictures here of my boom arm whilst I'm talking about it. So yeah, this boom arm, I got this on Amazon. It is really good. It's quite a universal one. You can put phones on it, cameras. You know, you can't put monitors on it though. If you want your monitor on a boom arm, get a specialised monitor boom arm, that is better. This will not hold the weight of a monitor. This will only hold the weight of phones and cameras, or microphones. So yeah, I'm gonna hopefully get a couple more of these so that I can set my camera up on one, set my microphone up on another, so that it'll be easier for me when I'm doing video creation and stuff like that. Because as you can see, they clamp to the desk. It's just got like a little twisty thing that clamps it to your desk. You can move it around. Also has different attachments so that you can put the phone. It's got the phone attachment, and then it's got the little screw-on attachment for cameras and microphones. So yeah, it's really good little boom arm, and I have found it useful. I don't use it a lot, but you know, a lot of the time I'm not making videos away from my desk. Usually when I'm at my desk, I have my camera on a little tripod on the desk. You know, and when I'm moving around away from my desk, I usually use my phone to video. So yeah, the boom arms are really handy. But yeah, I think that's it for talking about accessibility. I think I'm gonna get to putting these wheels on that little Kallax unit. So yeah, these wheels again from IKEA, £8 for a pack of 4. They do not come with screws, which is okay because I've planned ahead. And I've got a box of screws. Well, I've got 2 boxes of screws from IKEA. So I'm sorted, and I have an electric screwdriver drill thing. So, and I've got all sorts of random little drill bits and screwdriver bits and stuff. So I'm gonna get to doing some DIY. I will probably speed up this part, the next part of the video, because it's probably going to take me a while, and I will probably edit out any noise, because it can be quite noisy, and I'm probably going to be swearing a lot. It's usually how DIY works. You swear at it and it fixes itself. there we go, done. See, as you can see, Kallax unit is taking my weight, sat on it. Right, I'm going to move the camera back up again. Hello. Right, so that was me putting the wheels on my Kallax unit. Kind of hurt my thumb and finger a little bit trying to grip them screws. They were really tricky to grip, the screws were. I had a little bit of trouble with that, but other than that, these wheels were really easy to screw on. And this little IKEA electric screwdriver thingy works really well. So yeah, if you need any tools, IKEA does a range of them. They do the electric screwdriver, they do the drill, they do a little set that has like a hammer, a level thing, pliers and all sorts of bits like that. So yeah, for DIY, if you get in any of the Kallax units or any units from IKEA, grab some of their tools as well, because they do send you those little Allen key thingies with all flat pack furniture, but I find those are really difficult to use because they're quite small and they're hard to grip. And an electric thing, this has different attachments, so you can get the screwdriver attachments like this one, the Phillips, the flathead. You can get the Torque screwdriver pieces as well, and you can get the Allen key pieces and everything as well. I think you can even get the socket wrench things for this as well, so you can do up bolts and things like that. So really handy to have when you're building flat pack furniture. But yeah, I did okay with this. I think I'm going to put the drawers back in, and then I can wheel it under my desk, put it back under my desk. I'll tell you what, move the camera down so you can see the unit a bit more. There we go. So yeah, I'm going to put the drawers back in this thing. Oh, excuse the noise. So yeah, these drawers go in really easily, and they glide on the runners smoothly and perfectly. Brilliant little drawers. Oh, my headphones are getting stuck. Okay, why are you not closing? We have an issue. Next. It's not on the runner properly. I suck at this. And that's probably why as well. Nope, still not on the runner. I can feel that it's not. Bear with me, I'm having an issue here. The top drawer I find difficult getting on the runner. I'm not sure why. There we go. I think it was just because I had this stacked up and it was stopping it going on the wire, on the runner. There we go. So that is the Kallax 1x2 with the wheels attached, all done, and there we go. See how strong this is? It's brilliant. So what I'm probably thinking about doing as well is making a cushion to put on the top of here so that it can become a stool as well, like an extra seat or a footstool. Thinking about that, might work well. But yeah, for now I'm very happy with that, and I am gonna wheel it into place. I probably need to sweep that later under the desk, but yeah, for now. Look at that. Slots in there perfectly, easily. Pull it out easily. I'm very happy with that. Job done. Right, let's move the camera back up. Hello again. Yeah, so job done. It's a little bit tricky with the holding the screws to screw in those wheels, but other than that, quite easy. So yeah, I think that's it for this video. And as I said earlier, before the DIY section of the video, any links that I've mentioned, if they're not found in the comments section underneath this video on YouTube, they will be on the Chronically Sukie Facebook page. So do go and check that out. But yeah, I hope this video has been helpful. I am knackered. DIY really takes it out of you. I think I need a cup of tea and a bit of cake. So yeah, I'm gonna see you all later. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.